Okay, here we are yet again. Backyard Professor Chess videos showing you another fabulous miniature. This is Rainier versus Steinitz way back in 1860. And if you don't think 1860 chess can give you anything to use in your own repertoire, let me show you how terribly mistaken you truly are. This game gonna blow you away. Let's take a look. Let's go to the board. Oh, and I already dropped the pawn on his head. What a way to start, right? And it's even the side that's going to win that I dropped his pawn. I apologize, Steinitz. Knight f3, knight c6. Okay, so fight for the center. Definitely d4. Immediate jump on it. And Steinitz, true to form, says, thank you for the pawn, I'll take it. That's simple, folks. Thank you for the pawn. I'll take it. Piece of cake, I tell you. Bishop c4. Rainier's not going to take any of that sassy shenanigans. No way, no how. And Steinitz is up to the game, and he says, oh, well, let's have our bishops chat at each other for a few minutes. Rainier's okay with that. He's going to castle early. A wise choice. Here comes the support of the center for Steinitz. Here comes the attack of the forward pawn. Not really. He's opening up so his queen can come out and his bishop is going to be able to go out. And it does contest the center, but it's not technically an attack, even though it is. Steinitz makes the bishop move. Check it out. That's the bishop move. And the bishop says, guess what? I'm going to play something bad on you. Let's see what happens here. Queen is going to come to b3. So keep your eye open here because we have a queen-bishop battery that's pointing toward the weakest part of Black's setup. You always want to keep your eye on that, I promise. Steinitz says, I mock your threat. I'm going to go ahead and take the knight. Now, the white king is castled. Is he breaking up the kingside? He very well might be. He's not going to take the bishop. He's going to go ahead and go check and make it so Steinitz can't castle. Sucks to be Steinitz now. And furthermore, to rub salt in the wound, he's now going to take the knight as well and completely wipe out the kingside. So that he has to return with the rook taking, and now, and only now, will he bother to damage his own kingside cover by eliminating the bishop. And here comes Steinitz immediately galloping forward and forever onward, brethren. Let us get the pawn roller going. And you go, you've got to be kidding, man. Steinitz had to be better than that. It's a pawn, for Pete's sake. True, it's just a pawn. However, and this is a big however, what's backing up the pawn thrust? Yes, the rook. So, yeah, his whole position here has been messed up. So utilize what you can with it. Go ahead and throw the pawn out there because you've already got the rook on the G file anyway. You're not going to castle, so don't sweat it. Use that pawn as a battering ram because you've already opened up the king somewhat. So go forward, young man. Go forward, young man. And this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to watch. And I promise, this is going to be fun to watch. Shazam. Powerful centralization and forward thrust with the most powerful piece on the chessboard. I'm coming after you. You better be ready. He says, well, I am going to bring out my knight a little further into the center as well. And now he will go check. So that's kind of an interesting dodge and maneuver to get the king in trouble. Steinitz moves the king out of check. And now Rainier will put his king on h1. Steinitz says, hey, not a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and bump mine back to h8. So we'll call it good that way, right? Now the rook comes to G1. So, and again and again and again, don't ever let your opponent have a file without contesting it if you can do so. And of course, if your position is such that you can challenge the file. Now, I agree, this entire side is undeveloped. I'm with you on that. But it's really important that that's a pawn that could be dangerous. So go ahead and put that rook on a bitter square. For the moment, you've got great centralized queen. Yeah, so, okay, I get it. I get it. Charge! G4. Look, you started the pawn push. You've got him backed up. The queen, the knight is now also supporting him. Push him, man. Yeah, that's a battering ram. And it's crazy, isn't it? Because it's just one pawn. Come on, it's just one pawn. What kind of damage can he do? Let me show you. You're going to love this. He doesn't even want to take the pawn. He's saying, look, all right, yeah, the pawn's dangerous, but let's get rid of that knight, because the knight-rook combination with that pawn, that can get sticky quick. So let's go for the knight, and let's try like crazy to save ourselves here. And observe, the knight gallops forward to F3. Uh-oh. Well, the rook is going to take the pawn. And black throws a lightning bolt. Queen to H flipping 4. That's right, H flipping 4. And now if you're not seeing some issues, you're not awake enough. You're not paying attention. Watch. He cannot take the queen. You see that, right? He can't do it. There's a checkmate. So he has to come to G2. Now, Steinitz's eye is so sharp. I mean, he doesn't even have to worry about opening up his bishop. He doesn't even have to worry about that rook. He's already in the winning position. And now the queen takes H2 check. What in Sam Hill is going on? Steinitz is winning this game. Ouch! That got an exclamation point, even back in 1860. Now you have no choice. Now you do have to take the queen. But you lose the game. Rook down, G1 mate. Observe the power of a combination in a kingside attack. Just the video I made earlier today showed this same type of combination when the knight can combine with other pieces. That's fantastic stuff. So there is another chess miniature just for you, my great audience. Thanks for watching. Be good, have fun, do well, make lots of friends, stay up late at night, and then have a good night rest. And I will see you in the next chess video. Without question, one's coming on the way.